Alright, here we are trying again. Trying again to land on Eve with Mr. Jebediah Kerman. I am Southern Wolverine, and this is Operation Laythe. See, this time, unlike last time, I changed my entry angle, or my entry altitude, so instead of landing over here in the rough stuff that I landed in last time, that ended up in a delicate situation wherein the entire rocket kind of exploded. Now we are coming in much higher. We've slowed down more gradually. We should be coming down in somewhat smoother terrain on the other side of this. I guess it's a long, skinny lake of some kind. I've also gone and activated all the engines. So I figure what I want to try to do is... Ooh, there's our old landing site of our probe. Cool. Yeah, see, this terrain looks much better. We still got some ripples and things going on, so we are not exactly in the clear, but it should be a lot less risky to land on this side of the body of, well, it's not water, the body of fluid of some kind anyway. The other thing, like I said, I got all the engines on the landing stage. I'm going to give it a quick burst, a retro burn from the thrusters at the last moment. Try to slow us down to under, 5 meters per second or something, as low as we can get. As low as I can get without risking going back up and dropping all the parachutes, which would be something of a disaster. Even worse than the previous landing attempt. It would almost certainly involve Jebediah Kerman being horribly, horribly exploded. So, surveying a nice site. I like this area out here. I'm going to let it just kind of continue to drift that way a little bit longer. Just make sure I don't come down in this kind of valley situation. And when we get to, maybe 10,000 meters or something like that, I'll deploy the chutes, and hopefully we'll be past that feature there. Okay, so just holding on. Jeb loves it though. Of course, we've rewinded time, so he doesn't know what happened to him last time. Looks like, despite my hopes, I'm going to land in this area. Well, hopefully, landing in the middle won't be too bad, and it'll be reasonably flat. Of course, I was hoping that last time. My hopes were not well founded. In any case, we are ready. We are ready for landing, and I just want to keep that landing burst as short as I possibly can. So I have a feeling I'm going to need every last bit of fuel, every last bit of it, to get ourselves back up to orbit. Yeah, we're coming straight down now, so we're not going to change our landing site anymore. Now without significant fuel expenditure, which is really not worth it. Not worth it. It's kind of hard to tell from this altitude whether or not we're going to be landing on good ground or not. Looks a lot better than the other side, though. Alright, let's go ahead and deploy the chutes. Deploy. Come on, stage. Okay, that's right. I had to hit the stage one extra time because I restaged things. And they get all confused when you get that docking of vehicles together. I've also disconnected the small adapter thing that I had on there and threw it away, so it's floating around in orbit somewhere, no doubt crashing down to Eve as we speak. We're getting some ground scatter, it looks like. Yeah. Must be getting close. Here, actually, I can actually check that. We have a gauge for that. Oh yeah, we are getting close. There's our radar altimeter. If we're lucky, we might even be landing at a higher altitude than before, which would make it just ever so slightly easier to escape. Oh yeah, we're definitely landing higher, because last time I was at, what, like 1,200 meters per second? Or 1,200 meters per second, 1,200 meters or so I was landing. And we are definitely going to be landing above that from the looks of things. Got a little bit of a back slope here, maybe. Kind of wish I had lights on this now so I could get an idea of how far above the ground we are. But we don't really need them. We're trusting the parachutes to land us, and we're landing in the light of the sun anyway, which is up there, and it has a kind of purple aurora, corona, or whatever around it, due to the atmospheric coloration. Wow, I feel like we were a lot lower than 500 meters off the ground, but the chutes haven't popped yet. There they go. Okay, so our landing point is just above 1200, so maybe 1250 meters. I'll do a retro burn. And I don't think I'll actually need all the engines to be on for this, especially since we're looking reasonably flat here. Might have a bit of a slope coming this way. Well, we'll see. I shouldn't need to burn for long or at very high throttle, so I'm looking to preserve most of the fuel in the tanks. Man, this feels like it's going so slow. Holy cow. Feels like we're hardly moving. Man, okay, here we go. Just the slightest bit of throttle. We're just about to touch. Ramp it up, ramp it up, ramp it up. Stuck the landing! Stuck the landing! Yay! We made it! Yay, now all you have to do is get home. Aw. Don't spoil the moment! Alright, oh, that didn't hardly cost us any fuel. Okay, not too shabby. Whew. Alright, alright. That calls for a celebratory quick save, I think. Alright, let's go ahead and deploy the ladder. Deploy the ladder and let Mr. Jebediah become the first Kerbal for Operation Laythe to walk on the surface of Eve. Yeah, we had a bit of a slope there. Not too bad though. It's only a few degrees, maybe 5 to 10 degrees, something like that. Not too bad. Looks like the landing gear, some of them are trash though. That's okay, we don't actually need them again. I'll just leave them deployed so that we don't have an imbalance situation created. Woo! Look at how you can hardly jump at all on Eve. So much gravity! So much gravity! I think it's 1.7 times Kerbal gravity or something like that. Woo! Yeah! Where's the sun? Over there. Screenshot! Woo! And the ground's having a little party for him even. Look at that. It's doing a little dance. Maybe there was something living underneath here. Maybe we should leave before the, like, dune-style sandworm comes in and consumes Mr. Kerbal. Or Mr. Jebediah, perhaps I should say. Alright, let's deploy our propaganda flag. Kerbal Space Program. I forgot to put the Operation Laythe flag on here. Whatever. We're gonna just have to live with that since I'm not going back for another flag, damn it. Eve landing. Can we make it back to orbit? That is the question. That is the question. Okay, we will take our EVA report. Everything is tinted purple. You feel like you're changing color. Okay. And most importantly, we will take our surface sample. The surface appears to have a very strong purple tint to it. Or is it gray and just looks purple because everything else on Eve is? You start to wonder if you're not taking on a purple tint yourself. 240 science that we don't need. Woo! Alright, well see, we can't even have a Kerbal party out here because he's all alone on the ship, so seems like there's nothing for it but to get back in the ship and see if we can't get our butts back into orbit. Alright, let's go ahead and run. We should have plenty of gravity with which to run. Ooh. He's got to claw his way back up the ladder in nearly double gravity. But he'll make it. He's been training for this. He's just been pumping iron in this capsule since we left. He's ready. That was it. That was it. We have no further scientific experiments to conduct or anything of that nature. we'll go ahead and do a crew report, I suppose, from here, just because we can. Oh, crew's assessment of the situation. Not exciting! Alright. Alright, let's get ready to come back out. I'm not going directly for an encounter, I'm just going for any old orbit. I figure I'll have to bring the transfer vehicle back down to bring it down to wherever the hell our manned capsule ends up, and the rendezvous will take place that away. I am going to just set it as target like you saw me do just then, just so that I can get an idea of what our angle is, because I would kind of like to be close to this angle. It looks like we're slightly above. Well, you know what, it's actually probably kind of through the planet from me, so there's really no point in taking that too much to heart. Okay though, sweet. Sweet. Alright, so in any case, we're going to do our normal deal. We're going to take off. We're going to head east, and try to get into a nice... Whoa, I did not mean to do that. I meant to do that. Okay, hopefully that didn't do something stupid. It seems to be okay. Seems to be okay. Note to self, don't accidentally hit G. Oh, it's trying to walk. Okay, stop that. You're scaring me. Alright, now we definitely have some broken gear. That's okay. Next thing that's going to happen to them is they're going to get ejected. So, I guess there's nothing to do now but to go for our escape. Alright, Jeb. Here it is. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. We're just going to have to quick jump to full throttle since we're already active on those engines. 3, 2, 1. Lift off? Lift off? Sort of? Oh my. Oh, darn it. Okay, I'm gonna... This is why I quick saved. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my surface sample again and come right back to you. Alright, let's try that again. Now that was not encouraging as tests go. It seems like we barely have enough thrust to get off the ground. We're gonna just go for it anyway and hope for the best. Not sure what else to do at this stage. If we don't make it, we don't make it. What are you doing? What the hey happened there? I am becoming slightly annoyed with you, Eve. Mother, God bless it. Okay. Why did it do something like that? Or like our gear stuck in the ground or something? Maybe I should actually try once again to stow the gear and then attempt to lift off, because they seem to actually have created a problem. Alright, come on, get the rocks again, and hopefully we won't do that flipping around nonsense again. That was ridiculous. Alright, let's get down the fast way. Wow, look at him fall. Wow. Eve does not mess around. Tell you what. It does not. Come on. That's right, Eve landing. Get the rocks for Bob. On the off chance that we actually manage to get out of here. If not, at least we have parachutes and we can come back and land on the surface again in our little command capsule. I don't understand what happened that last time. Do the landing legs actually stick to the ground or something? Let me check. All my engines should be active. I don't see any that aren't. most curious. Alright. Let's do this thing again. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Maybe. Oh, nut. Balls. Sack of garbagey nonsense. Why? Why must you do this to me, Kerbal Space Program? No! No! Well, damn. No! Okay, screw with it. I'm not getting out again. We understand. This is all for moral purposes anyway. Jeb has his rocks. Mission accomplished. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh! Freaking hit the wrong button. This episode is going downhill fast. Yeah, we just may not have enough power on this rocket. Man, the way this thing just jumped off of Kerbal, I thought, whoa, whoa, what the hey is going on there? Looks like I've got a weight imbalance or something. This is not making any sense. This is not making any sense whatsoever. Son of a monkey. Yeah, we shouldn't have anything causing that drastic of an imbalance. I do not understand. Are all my engines active? This is ridiculous. Damn, and I thought this thing was over-engineered. It turns out it's actually not enough. Did I hit some of these engines when I landed? They look like they're all active. Let's just give it a little bit of throttle and see if they're all... It's hard to tell if they're lit. Okay, well I'm just gonna try giving it full left... full left control and see if we can't keep it upright. Alright, we got one more good attempt on us, and if this doesn't get it, then we'll just have to end this 23.5 edition with kind of a shudder instead of the triumphant mission I was hoping for. As this will be my last episode, probably before version 0.24 comes out. Alright, let's just go for this. Why are you doing this thing that you are doing? I don't want! Stop with the flipping! God! Mother... Son of a... Ah! Well, Jeb, looks like this is your home. I don't know what else to do. Let me see if I can pick up a couple of these legs and see if they're what's sticking. And maybe we can even out... If I raise some of the legs on this side, maybe we can get it to shift this way. Maybe. Not sure why this would have anything to do with it, but I'm willing to try crazy things at this point. Because I really at least want to get this airborne and try to get out of the atmosphere. Okay, that's settling it down a little bit. Are some of these legs completely busted and sticking to things, or what? What is going on? They all seem to be operable. They should be. I mean, I landed gently enough. Okay, we're a little bit closer to dead vertical. So let's just give this another try. What is going on? Oh. Ah, that is quite frustrating. Oh well. Sorry, Jeb, this is home now. Oh, okay, so after several more attempts off camera, I have determined that this vehicle simply does not have enough thrust. However, I simply refuse to end Operation Laythe series with such a disdainful failure. So we are just going to cheat. Enough of this. At least to get started, we're going to cheat. I've had about enough of this nonsense. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot easier when there's no stupid gravity. Oh man, this is a first for me, but I really just want to end this with something a little bit more interesting. Some kind of flight rather than a horrible epic failure of spectacular proportions. So we'll get... Wow, what the heck just happened there? Did I overheat? Oh, I overheated all my engines. Unbelievable. I'm even cheating and I still am gonna lose. Ridiculous. It's because I wasn't paying attention to the overheats and because these engines in the atmosphere like this are gonna overheat much faster and I wasn't paying attention. Alright. So whatever. Commence cheating again. Oh man. This is unbelievable how tough it is to get off of Eve. I thought sure this was going to be enough. Well, now we know. For future reference, if you're making an Eve vehicle and you're testing it on Kerbal, it has to basically just leap off the ground at Kerbal and accelerate extremely quickly. Extremely quickly. Because this thing... Man, this thing was able to get... Basically, this thing could fly from the surface of Kerbal out of the Kerbal system. That is how much power this has. But it cannot lift itself off of Eve. Can't even get off the ground, hardly. Cheating notwithstanding. That is just unbelievable. I cannot believe how much I underestimated what would be required. Oh well. Oh well. We will just have to try it in version 0.24, where we will have missions and contracts and reputation, and getting Jebediah stuck on Eve would not be a great reputation booster. Oh man, am I even cheating? I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get off the freaking ground here. This is stupid. The atmosphere is holding me back. This is unbelievable. Look, it looks like I've hardly moved. Start dropping things. Stop dropping things. Good lord. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say. I have failed you, my few faithful viewers. Whatever, I'm not going to abandon Jebediah, even if I have to twist the laws of physics to do it. Okay, so this is apparently going to take a while. Whoa, whoa, what is going on? Why did it do that? You are making me upset, game. Man, ridiculous nonsense. Okay, I'm good. I will take this as at least something to show about just how hard of a challenge this was. I mean, even with the blatant cheating of removing gravity, we are still struggling to make atmosphere, to make space. This is just nuts. Wait a minute, are we going the right way? No, we should be going that way. Towards 90, I say. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we are... Oh, look at... Wow, look at the effect the atmosphere has. I cut the throttle down and it just crashed back down. Holy cow. Yeah, I'm going to have to stay vertical. Even though this says I'm going to be really high, I'm going to have to stay stay like that for quite some time. This is just crazy talk. Whew. What the hell? Why did you put this planet in here? This is madness. Madness! Holy cow. Okay, so whatever. We are looking forward. We are looking forward. We will not be disappointed by these failures we are having. We are looking forward to the next version of Kerbal Space Program. Due out imminently. Oh good, we're getting out of the low atmosphere here. Let's gravity turn. Actually, let me throttle down and see how much. See, look at how much that comes down the moment we let off the throttle. This just feels wrong. Look at this. Wow. So anyway, very, very encouraging things in the next version. Possibly most exciting is that it'll be in 64-bit, although they're saying it might not be entirely stable yet in 64-bit or something. But hopefully that will let us run these a lot more smoothly. I don't know if that will do anything for our frame rates or anything like that when there's a lot of parts. Hopefully it means you can make larger rockets and things like that. That would be kind of cool. And I could make a vehicle that would actually come to Eve and, you know, make it back. And look at this, even with the SAS on, I'm not touching the controls. Oh, okay, it's not going to do it now because we're up nice and high, but I was having to really fight to keep that anything remotely close to straight. Holy cow. Okay, let's unhack gravity to make sure that this is. Oh, look at what happened. Look what happened to our orbit the moment we unhacked gravity. It just turned to nothing. Suppose that makes sense. Oh, we're going back down. Curses! Curses! Why? Why did you have to be unhacked? Okay. Now see, this is where I wanted to be at about this time. Although I wanted to do it with... Whoa, whoa, watch the overheats. Oh man, I almost lost a bunch of engines again. We are still just getting out of the atmosphere. Even with the rampant cheating. Even with rampant cheating, this is barely proving to be successful. And may yet prove to be unsuccessful. Alright, we're going back up. Good, jeez. It'd be really embarrassing if I did all that cheating and still didn't make it. I feel like my controls are or my gimbals are backwards or something, so I'm gonna just rotate the vehicle around so that they're frontwards again. Alright. We'll just cut the throttle, we'll get ourselves into a circular orbit of some description. Bring the vehicle back down to rendezvous and bring Jebediah back. And I will most certainly show the rest of that in montage form. Alright, so enjoy the quick cuts of our return trip. Okay, after all that, on the way back, we even almost landed in this mountain range, which would have been sort of par for the course for the way this episode has gone. The return vehicle, the transfer vehicle, did great. Everything worked except for the lander getting off of Eve. Oh well. Oh well. Not much to do about that. Oh, it even landed up sitting on the engine. I don't even have the SAS on. Nice. All right. There you go, Jeb. There you go. Let's go ahead and recover from this. Well, I'm at a loss for words what this is. But in any case, it is the end of version 23.5 point whatever. And we will see you again in version 25. Thank you all for watching Operation Laythe. I'm Southern Wolverine from the Kerbal Space Center, wishing all of you a good day.